This AI tool can completely replace ChatGPT, and it can produce research, briefs, and proposal documents instantly. Over the past few weeks, we've been seeing a tool constantly all over social media, and it's Claude. A lot of designers in the creative industry have been using Claude for various use cases like coding, technical detailing, or video editing. And once again, there's a wave of panic of AI replacing designers and slowly starting to creep into the architectural space. Personally, I've been using Claude recently in the past few days, and I find it really better than ChatGPT in various use cases. So in this video, I'll share with you 6 practical use cases for architects and designers using Claude, just practical ones and not unnecessary hype. I'm Salman, an architect and an illustrator. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe so we can grow together as a design community. So let's get started. So Claude is an AI assistant by Anthropic, just like ChatGPT is created by OpenAI. Both are large language models and they work in the same way. You type in a prompt and you get a response. But how they think and give you a response is what makes the difference. ChatGPT is a generalist and Claude is a thinker. ChatGPT is great for quick tasks, creating images, and it has a wide range of tools. Claude, on the other hand, is built for depth, long documents, nuanced writing, and real back and forth thinking. It's also more transparent about things which are uncertain, which is really important in a field like architecture. And one key thing to note is Claude does not generate images. You can anyway use other AI tools for images. Claude works more like your thinking and writing partner. So let's now start looking at some use cases. Precedent study is an area where we spend a lot of time in research. Claude can compress that process significantly. We don't get images, remember that, but we can get something that's a lot more useful in the early stages of design. For example, let's say we need to study the architecture of a community library. We can ask Claude something like this. Compare 5 architectural precedents for a community library, and we're giving it parameters to study the architectural concept, program strategy, circulation, materials, and we're telling it to analyze the lessons from all of these examples. Click enter and we'll notice that we don't get the results instantly. It actually takes a few seconds to up to a few minutes. We can see that it runs through all the data on the internet. We have the result. On the left, we can see the 5 examples of the community library that this platform has picked, the key design moves, and the 7 lessons across those 5 examples. But on the right side, we can see that this has produced a complete document analyzing each example based on the parameters that we wanted. And it's not just a random document, it has a sense of design, spacing, titles, and font. Each example also has a paragraph giving a brief summary and why it's spatially interesting. This is given to us as a HTML document. We can download that and even convert this into a PDF if needed. This can work really well on the early stage of design, or if you want to present this to your clients. The key shift here is that we go from browsing to thinking faster. We don't spend time looking at precedents, but we are immediately reasoning about them. Similar to how Claude saves time in writing documents, we created an entire masterclass to help you render floor plans with AI without spending hours in Photoshop. In this masterclass, you will learn how to take a simple CAD drawing and turn it into multiple styles like realistic, artistic, or even clean isometric views. What's unique here is that we don't just give you prompts to create outputs, but we help you engineer these prompts so you can have full control over your floor plans to change textures, furnitures, add human figures, and more. This masterclass has already helped over 150 architects to visualize their floor plans better. Check out the Gumroad link in the description to access this masterclass. Every project starts with a sketch, but even before that, it starts with a conversation with a client. And one of the difficult parts of that is to turn that conversation into a usable document. And this is where Claude can help. For example, let's say you just attended a client meeting and you have a rough set of notes that you discuss with the client. Let's assume this is how the note looks. Now let's go to Claude and type in this. Here are my notes from the client meeting. Convert this into a structured project brief, and then we just paste the notes that we have from the meeting. And this basically goes through all the parameters that we provided and it starts creating a document. Not a simple text, but an actual document that you can edit, alter, and modify. On the left is a brief summary of the document, and on the right side, we can see the actual document with proper labels and text. It starts to put together all the things that you have in the notes into a structured system that you can actually use to start your project. It goes through a thought process, and it even creates questions that you need to ask to your client, so it's much easier to begin the design. And that reduces the time significantly, which is spent in creating documents. You still need to verify the details of this document, but the skeleton is there to get started. This is where Claude feels more like a collaborator than just a simple tool. Let's take an example of a site analysis. All the prompts that I've used here are added as a document and you can access them from the link in the description. So we're asking Claude to act as a planning architect. The parameters that we're asking is constraints, site planning strategies, solar exposure, natural ventilation guidelines, legal restrictions, and design opportunities. And down below, we can paste the data of our specific site, click enter, and we have a workable document to get started. Claude is able to generate these simple diagrams based on the specific dimensions that we share about our site. And down below, we have a detailed document that gives us the site limitations, sun strategy, wind analysis, legal parameters, and a lot more. Take a look here where the platform says that you still need to verify this with the authority. So there are areas like technical information where Claude is still uncertain and it's also being transparent about it. And then we have the opportunities on the site like the climate, passive cooling strategies, north light studies, and so on. Once again, we can download this document, convert this into a PDF, and help us get started with the design. This is a coherent site analysis document, but not a replacement to our assessment. This is definitely a structured point to make sure we haven't missed any information. Writing is a part of every architect's work, whether you're writing for your thesis, portfolio descriptions, magazine articles, or award entries. Fortunately, Claude can help in this area. Let's say you have your project details and a few images to complement that. Let's ask Claude to take this information and write a 1000-page document that's going to be used for an award submission. So based on the usage, Claude will automatically switch the tone and language. Let's simply place the description of the project and add the images that we provided. It's going to read through all the information that we have provided and it starts to create an actual document that's close to around 25 pages. That's quite impressive. And these images that we have provided, they're not placed in some random areas. They paragraph the entire document in 4 different points, kind of like a brief summary of the entire document. This document definitely needs editing, like all other documents does, but it gives you a structure and a point to get started. Claude is definitely not a code consultant, but it can definitely give a direction to get started with the basics of codes before we jump in deep. In this example here, let's ask to summarize the NBC requirements for accessible washroom designs, including the dimensions, turning radius, heights, and so on. Let's also ask it to add diagrams wherever possible. We have the result. And I just realized that we haven't mentioned which country's NBC we need to reference from. So this has assumed the NBC of Canada. It is definitely attempted to create diagrams for all the information. I wouldn't say the diagrams are very accurate, but you get the point. In terms of the formatting of the document, some of the text seem to overlap on diagrams, but I think these will be improved over time. Once again, this comes to us as a workable PDF document that we can download and use as a reference. This one is for students, educators, and for anyone who wants to make the process of learning much easier. There's this one workflow that I found to be really interesting. You can use the prompt that you see on the screen and ask Claude to create a customized tutorial for an architectural software. So I ask it for a tutorial to create a realistic interior lighting using SketchUp and D5 render, and I also specify my level to be an intermediate. If there's any specific things you want to include, you can always do that, like how to add artificial lighting, material settings, or anything. Click run, and within a few minutes, we have an actual document. This document gives us step-by-step information on how to get started with SketchUp, specific things like wall thickness, alignment, and how to prepare the model for the rendering. And down below, it tells us how to install an extension for the platform, how to use LiveSync, how to adjust the lighting, and it even specifies the exact number that we need to set for specific kind of lighting. This kind of detailed tutorial is not something you'll be able to find on YouTube or other platforms. And the reason this works much better than generic tutorials because you're telling Claude your exact level of understanding of those softwares and the specific tasks that you want. You can ask specific questions about any topic on that document and it expands that information further. Similarly, you can use this tool to break down any complex design topic. It's perfect for teaching history, structures, or tectonics. So those are some useful workflows of using Claude for architecture and design. These are pretty much the basics. We can teach Claude specific design skills and we can customize the documents that we're seeing on Claude to have the same design language, font, colors, and so on. Let me know if you would like to see a detailed video on those topics. Make sure to check out the Realistic Floor Plan Rendering Masterclass from the link in the description. We hope you found this video to be helpful, and if you did, please hit that like button and share this with your friends. You can follow me on Instagram and the handle is right here. I'll see you on the next one.